arena in the league. Pleasure to be here, and it's also a pleasure to watch the New Orleans Pelicans take on the Indiana Pacers. Time now for your starting lineups. First for the visiting Pelicans, coming in at 35-24 overall, 18-12 away from home. And thanks to our old pal Max Strus last night for the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Pelicans right now sit fifth in the Western Conference under third-year head coach Willie Green.
C.J. McCollum, 6'3" guard, Lehigh.
Herbert Jones, 6'6", forward, Alabama.
Brandon Ingram, 6'9", forward, Duke.
Zion Williamson, 6'7", forward, Duke.
Jonas Valanciunas, 6'11", center, Lietuvos Rytas, Lithuania.
So CJ back in the starting lineup after spraining his ankle against the Miami Heat last Friday. Missed 2 games. He's back in there now. For the Indiana Pacers, 33-26. Overall, they're coming off a loss against the Toronto Raptors, 130-122 a couple of nights ago at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, where they are 19-12 overall. Right now, the Pacers sit 7th in the Eastern Conference. They're 1 game back of the Miami Heat for that coveted 6th spot. Rick Carlisle in his 3rd year and his 2nd stint back as the Indiana Pacer head coach, and he's got himself a lineup. Tyrese Haliburton, who is now the face of this franchise. He basically was the spokesperson when they held the All-Star game here a couple of weeks ago, and what an ambassador for this team. And Haliburton has not disappointed, averaging 21.5 points a game and an NBA leading by a large margin, 11.6 assists a game. Andrew Nebhart will be the 2 in his 2nd year out of Gonzaga. Benedict Mathurin also in his 2nd year out of Arizona. He came off a 34-point performance in the loss to Toronto. That tied a career high. Pascal Siakam, who came over in a trade from the Toronto Raptors in late January, the 2-time All-Star, averaging 21.8 points per game. And the man in the middle, Miles Turner, who absolutely eats up the Pelicans. He had 39 points in a 25-point win here a year ago. Turner, one of the all-time block shot kings here in Indiana. He's just 29 away from the all-time lead. He's sitting at 1,219 blocks. He averages 17.5 points a game. Those are your starting lineups. An active list presented by Morris Bart. For the Pelicans, E.J. Liddell. Birmingham, Jose Alvarado still on suspension. Dyson Daniels with the left knee meniscus surgery. Those are your particulars. Tip-off next.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or course,
Bet Rivers is the place.
over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with Bet Rivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
New Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for what's next. Born for a bolder taste. Born for shaking things up. The taste of a perfect match. Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for this.
Please drink responsibly. Whiskey Specialty, 7% alcohol volume. Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels is a registered trademark. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company. 2023 Jack Daniels and the Coca-Cola Company.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company.
Behind the back flip. Bounce feed to Zion, who drives it and throws it down with a left hand.
Cox, bringing us closer. Energy, we power life.
Brute force. Zion says, no you don't, Beard.
Ibotta, cash back made easy. And by Smoothie King, rule the day.
P.I. drives in, finger roll,
here's Todd Graffanini.
Here we go, baby. It's the Pelicans and the Pacers in Indianapolis. Jonas Valanciunas wins the tip against Miles Turner. The Pelicans have the basketball moving right to left on your radio dial and mobile device. C.J. McCollum, his first touch in 2 games, get it low post right to Zion. Down low, Jonas. He gets hacked from behind, loses it on the way up, and it's taken by Siakam, who will go coast to coast and lay it in. Not exactly what you want to see there. Again, Jonas is right underneath the hoop. He's got to put the ball in the hole. He got contacted, but they didn't call it. Again, the Pacers are going to come out smoking tonight because they lost the other night as McCollum misses a right-hand floater, and back they go the other way. And Mathurin missed a dunk. My goodness gracious, and that's offensive basket interference. Mathurin had an easy dunk and missed it and then hung on to the rim. But this is not a quick start here defensively for the Pelicans. Look, if you don't get back, we're going to lose by 30 points because they are going to push it. They are 4th in fast break points at 16 a game. Z splits defenders, drives in on Siakam. There's contact, no blood, no foul. Miles Turner is the culprit. They'll let that go. Haliburton, right corner, Mathurin. Shot fake on Ingram. Goes right lane, line 10 feet away. Now get it to Turner on the right block. Pushes off on Herb, and Herb fouls him. So that didn't take long. 1:17 seconds for Jones to get his first foul. But this is not a good start here for New Orleans. So Miles Turner, who just eats up the Pelicans. I've said that before. It's interesting because Pascal Siakam scores more points against New Orleans than any other team in his career. So you got 2 Pelican killers in the starting lineup for the Pacers as Turner, who's 79% at the line, knocks the first one down. So it's already 3-0. And like I said in the pregame, if we don't score 120 points tonight, we ain't winning. I'm just letting you know because the Pacers are going to get that. Both free throws are good. So 4-0 Indiana. I know the travel issues have been documented. You got to shake that off. Jonas, left corner from Z. Nearly travel. Get it out long to Herb. Now around right side to Ingram. Drives on Nebhart. Shot fake. They don't bite. Now Jonas chests it over to McCollum. Shot clock at 3. Around the screen of Mathurin, and McCollum knocks the 3 down. So welcome back, CJ. It was 43% as Mathurin will rinse a 3 right wing. And it's 7-3 Indiana. Not going to get upset tonight, folks. You just got to D up because they're going to score. Z to McCollum. Shot fake on Nebhart. Drives to the dotted line. Pulls up from 10. Nope. And rebound to Tyrese Haliburton. So the Pels are a little sluggish to start. 1 of 6. That ain't going to cut it. Siakam. Right side. Turner for 3. High off the heel. Good rebound there by McCollum, who screened Andrew Nebhart. Now CJ shovels to Ingram. Ingram had 24 last night. Pulls up top of the key. That's too strong. Pelicans are 1 of 7 now to start the ball game. Siakam the rebound. He will drive into the lane. Bounce feed to Turner. Bumped by Jonas. Missed the shot, but it's deflected out to Nebhart. We're a step slow right now. It's pretty evident. Nebhart, 10-footer good. Oh, in and out. Wow. That was down. Rebound Valanciunas. Pels down 7-3, 9:10 to go first quarter. Those are 1 of 7 from the floor. The only bucket was a 3. Ingram right corner, close out Mathurin, and Haliburton with the steal. Mathurin Euros in and missed the layup. Thank you, Benedict. That's 2 point-blank misses for us. Now Z, 1-on-1 with Siakam. Takes him right side. Blows that. Those are 1 of 8. Rebound Haliburton. Front court. Now quickly Indiana gets into the front court. Turner spins left. Pops a 10-footer, nothing but net. It's already 9-3. And Willie Green has to take a timeout. It would help if we could actually make a bucket. It's 9-3 Indiana. We're 1 for 8 from the floor. That must change, or this is going to be a quick night. 8:32 left first quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells, "Where are you going? Block him!" you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Brooks and Dunn Reboot 2024 Tour.
I'll play something country.
The best-selling duo of all time. Live with David Lee Murphy and Ernest. May 16th, Smoothie King Center. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Brooks and Dunn Live.
But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be pandemonium at the Smoothie King Center. Baby, you ain't seen the fans act up. Baby, let me tell you.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini.
Pels fans, join us for an exciting matchup March 13th against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Boy, they helped us out last night. What we need you to do is come on down to the Smoothie King Center, get loud and proud with the best fans in the NBA. Secure your seats now by visiting pelicans.com/tickets. We're running out of home games, folks. We're going to need you down at the Blender because every single one of those games is going to be big down the stretch for the Pels right now, who sit 5th in the Western Conference. Here in Indianapolis, the Pacers are out to a 9-3 lead, and it's pretty simple. The Pels are 1 of 8 from the floor. The Pacers are 3 of 7. That's pretty much it. Each team with a turnover. No points off turnovers, but the Pelicans look like they got in at 6 a.m., and the Pacers look very fresh right now. Larry Nance Jr. has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. That's the only substitution early on. Pelicans moving right to left in their white Association Edition uniforms. Boy, Larry Nance, my goodness. Hounded by Siakam, who just took it away from him, but it goes out of bounds right side. So Jonas did not pick up a double-double last night, is subbed out early, and Nance, who has kind of scuffled the last couple of ball games, that didn't help matters, but we got away with it. 10 on the shot clock. Inbound to Ingram, drives down the lane, lefty layup is good. So Ingram had 24 last night, his first 2 this evening, and the Pels, despite being 2 of 9 from the floor, only down 9-5. Haliburton pushing the issue, get it to Mathurin, the second year out of Arizona, who's been outstanding. Then Nance poked it away from Turner all the way to the midcourt stripe, left side, and Rick Carlisle will give it a little foot pass to John Goebel. He'll inbound to Turner up top. He can knock a 3 down if he wants to. Siakam back down to Turner, and the layup. Very simple for Miles Turner. He averages 17.5. He already has 6. As Nance is held in the lane by Siakam. So that's a cheap foul. We'll take it. Siakam now in his 8th year out of New Mexico State, of course, one of the all-time great Toronto Raptors. It is top 5 in a lot of their categories, but came over in the trade in December. So the Pelicans will make subs, Trey Murphy and Najee Marshall in, CJ McCollum, Zion Williamson out. Zion hadn't done anything. 4 minutes and 0 of 2 from the floor. Now both of them he was contacted and didn't get a call. Murphy will inbound to Ingram. Ingram around a Nance pick. Mathurin all over him. Boy, the Pacers look like they want to play defense tonight. What a change. Murphy, deep left wing three. Nope, short. Rebound Turner. And the outlet to Haliburton, who again sprints into the front court. Crosses over Marshall, gets to the rim, and Najee recovers and blocks it out of bounds with the right hand. But if the Pelicans don't start making shots, I shudder to think what this could end up. At least we're not turning it over yet. Inbound to Mathern. There's nobody near him. Right wing three. Short. Rebound Najee. Made a three last night in the Garden. Sprints into the front court. Marshall. Left-hand dribble. Get it to Ingram. Ingram one-on-one with Mathern. Bounce feed to the slashing Marshall. Too many passes, though. He bounce fed it to Nance. Bodies up. Turner. Oh, he goes around him. Beautiful. Down and up move on Nance and a lay-in, but Najee really had an open layup, should have taken it. Now Siakam just drives right past Trey Murphy, easy does it, and lays it in. Siakam with 4 points, and the Pacers lead 13-7. 6:45 left first quarter. Ingram to the nail, pop the midi. Yes, and one. Foul by Miles Turner. So Brandon Ingram, I mean, degree of difficulty extremely high as he elevated, and then Turner got a piece of the right elbow. And of course, Brandon, sporting the red headband along with Larry Nance, was able to get that bucket to go. So Ingram averaging 21.5 points a game. He's 80% at the free throw line. We'll have an N1 opportunity. And again, as I mentioned, despite the poor shooting, the Pels are only down 4 points. As Jalen Smith, the fourth-year man out of Maryland, comes in for Miles Turner. So Turner commits his first. Second team for the Pacers. So the Pels have Ingram, Marshall, Nance, Murphy, and Jones. This is also a great bench team as Ingram knocks it down. Talking about the Pacers. They are first in bench scoring at 46.8 per game and in field goal percentage. So they don't lose a whole lot when their starters are out. Siakam left corner after cross-court pass from Haliburton. Oh, it was triple teamed and shoveled it through a bunch of bodies right to Jalen Smith, who lays it in. That was a beautiful pass by Siakam. Now Ingram front court, bumped by Matherin, hangs in the air and hits it from the dotted line. They're letting a lot of contact go on the Indiana side defensively, but Brandon Ingram now has 7 points. Siakam gets right to the rim, lays it in. First in points in the paint of the Pacers at 57 a game. And they've already got 10 tonight, 17-12. Ingram fakes the three. Got Smith in the air, kick it to Herb. Herb drives into the black paint. Bounce feed to Ingram. Fly by Siakam. Drives in, more contact, missed the shot. And Larry Nance cannot dunk it in. And he is called for offensive basket interference. Larry, goodness. Easy dunk. And then Nance, to complicate matters, fouls Jalen Smith. You just hope it's not one of those nights for Nance, because he had one on Friday against the Bulls. And it is the way it started against Chicago, it started here tonight. 17-12 Indiana, 5:40 to go first quarter. Nembhard to Haliburton. Najee's on him. Chesed off the curl. Matherin goes inside the arc, backs it out now to Haliburton. Sporting the zero. Step back right wing three. No good. Good rebound there. Weak side by Nance. Chesed up the floor. Caught by Trey. Extra pass to Herb, right wing. He'll take the three and miss the three off to the left. You always now expect Herb really to make it. He's at 43%, but his first miss tonight. Haliburton goes left, goes right, crosses over, still dribbling. Right corner now, Nembhard. Left-hand dribble drive to the left lane line, cut off by Ingram. Out long to Matherin, shot clock at 5. Matherin with Ingram on the switch. Picked by Smith, shot clock at 2, offensive foul. Tremendous defense by the Pelicans. They would not bite on any fakes, made every switch, and eventually the foul is called on Jalen Smith for setting a screen. More subs in for the Pacers, and here's that bench that we talked about. TJ McConnell, who is their version of Jose Alvarado, checks in. along with Obi Toppin, the former New York Knick, and also rookie Ben Shepherd, who had a career high 15 points a couple games ago against Dallas. Pels down 17-12. It's been a sluggish start offensively, but only down 5. Herb up top. Chester to Nagy trying to post up Ingram. They won't let him do it. Now he's got it right in the lane. Haliburton's all over him, and there's a foul. My heavens. And Haliburton's got a lot of nerve. Who, me? Yeah, you. Could have called it out on the wing. So they are being very physical now. Oh, wow, they gave it to Shepherd. That's a break. It's going to be free throws for Ingram regardless. Yeah, Shepherd had a reach in with his left hand, but they are letting a lot go on the Indiana side defensively. A lot. So Ingram, who is 1 for 1 at the free throw line, making 2 for 2. He has pretty much been the offense for New Orleans. 8 first quarter points, 8 of the 13. As CJ McCollum checks in for Herb Jones. Herb's been quiet. No points. Zion Williamson, no points. Jonas Valanciunas, no points. But you're only down 4. Ingram is second. Got it. Pels down 3. 4:37 left. First quarter here in Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Hosted the All-Star game a couple weeks ago. McConnell. Right-hand dribble drive, right corner. 3-ball Shepherd, yep. And now what? Wow. 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 Count the 3. And then CJ McCollum is running back down the floor, runs over Jalen Smith, and they call a foul on McCollum. Can't say I've seen that. Well, now you look at the replay, McCollum was trying to clear out. So it's actually, and I hate saying this, it was a good call, but that can't happen. That's a 4-point play. And all of a sudden it's 21-14. Pels are just really sluggish right now. And you got to snap out of it. Ingram at the nail. Get it down low. Larry, right-hand hook. Got it. Easy does it there for Nance. They tried to put Ben Shepherd on him. No match. 21-16. Nance has 4 points. Now McConnell underneath the hoop. Get it to Haliburton. Right side 3. Absolutely. And it's 24-16. They're starting to get it going now, folks. So you better match them. McCollum, right lane line. Spins, goes up and under. Block shot by Shepherd. Taken by Smith, and then Najee Marshall just picked the pocket of Smith. As then Smith returns the favor and blocks Trey Murphy out of bounds. We'll have a timeout, I believe. Now Zion's going to check in for Ingram. 24-16 Indiana. So Murphy will float it into Nance. One dribble handed off to Z. Right at Smith. Spins left. Blows the layup. Late whistle on Jalen Smith. Rick Carlisle might challenge this. This is exactly how the game started last night for Williamson. He missed everything in the first quarter. And he doesn't miss these shots. Now, he was contacted. I don't think Carlisle's going to challenge it. Smith just picked up a second foul, and quickly off the bench, Miles Turner is going to have to check in. So Zion, who got to the line last night 8 times, stopped the presses, misses the first free throw. He was 7 of 8 last night. They are looking for Arby's here. If Zion misses the second, Arby's for everyone. I'm getting a really bad feeling, folks. Really bad early on. Toppin goes to the rim. Defensive goaltending on the Pelicans as Zion blocked it off the window, and this could get out of hand in a hurry. This is what I was afraid of coming in. Indiana's on a 9-2 run. and they just come at you in waves, and the Pelicans right now don't have any offense to keep up. Zion to the rim, blows another layup. Rebound, Miles Turner. Game could be over in the first quarter. It was last year here. I mean, literally it was over after one. McConnell drives right baseline. Tiptoes, get it to Turner, unencumbered, lay in. And again, the Pelicans just aren't even doing anything defensively now. It's 28-16. Trey Murphy, deep three, air ball. Yep. Well, we're playing them on Friday at least. Timeout on the floor, 2:35 left first quarter. Indiana is off and running, 28-16, Pelicans Radio Network.
MLB Network Radio gets you ready for opening day with a tour of spring training.
Baseball is back.
Hear interviews with all-stars.
This is Mookie Betts. This is Matt Olson. I'm Adley Rashman. I'm Aaron Judge.
And insight and analysis of all 30 teams.
When I look at this rotation, I see it competing with some of the best rotations in baseball.
Listen to your favorite team's preview show on MLB Network Radio, Channel 89 in the car, or anytime on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Here's what you missed on Give and Go.
The only thing that's scary about the Milwaukee Bucks is the fact that they have Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. But that's about where it stops because they don't defend. This is not a team for me with just a ton of firepower, just a ton of different ways to attack you and a ton of different ways to beat you.
Give and Go with Rick Kamla and Antonio Daniels. 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern weekdays on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SiriusXM app.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new SiriusXM app.
It's deep. It's going. And it is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
Hear the games you just can't miss.
Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's all-time scoring leader.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Connor McDavid wins the game for Edmonton.
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new SiriusXM app.
You gotta love sports.
Feel the thrill of the open road and the frosty chill of winter.
You're as cold as ice.
With sounds specially selected for hitting the slopes. Or cruising through the snow. Miles and miles of Black Diamond anthems that'll make you shiver. Ski Trip, a road trip radio mixtape. Now on the all-new SiriusXM app.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay.
Under money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with BetRivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Join us this Friday, March 1st. We'll celebrate Retro Remix Night against these very same Indiana Pacers. We'll be getting the party started with a pregame happy hour, special photo op. Be sure to wear your best 80s or 90s attire. I will not be doing that, by the way. Plus, fans in attendance will receive a pair of our special wing warmers, courtesy of AmeriHealth Caritas, Louisiana, while supplies last. For more information on upcoming theme nights and giveaways, visit pelicans.com/promotions. Here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, Indianapolis, a lot going on here in this city. The Combine just a few blocks away at Lucas Oil Stadium. That'll really get going tomorrow. So there's a lot of activity here. But right now, the Pelicans are in a world of trouble. Down 28-16 with 2:25 left first quarter. Toppin from McConnell, fake the three. Now Haliburton back to Toppin. He'll take the three, rinse the three. And the Pelicans are now down 31-18. The Pacers now 12 of 19 from the floor, 4 of 6 from three. Pels are 6 of 20 and 1 for 4. It's a 14-2 run. Like I said, as McCollum will make a three right angle. So McCollum with 2 threes, 6 points, 31-19. This game was basically over a year ago in the first quarter, and Indiana trying to do the same thing tonight. Pelicans have played no defense at all. Miles Turner misses a nailed jumper, rim glass, no good. Rebound, Jonas Valanciunas. Jonas doesn't have a point. Zion doesn't have a point. And we got 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Z right block, one-on-one with Turner. Goes right at him, double pump, and lays it in. Pels have missed 9 paint shots before that one as McConnell drives in, kick it to Shepherd for 3, absolutely. And it's 34-21. I mean, that's what you see in practice. So Ben Shepherd decided that he was going to shoot the ball tonight. He couldn't make anything against Toronto the other night. Now Z, great move on Turner. And then Turner blocks the shot. Back the other way, Haliburton, alley-oop. Yeah. Hey, let's just sit back and watch the show. 36-20. They've got 36 points in the first quarter, and they did it pretty quickly. So you're down 15 already. Turner with that block on Z. McCollum into Murphy, left corner 3. That's good for Trey. 36-24. That's not the problem. Defense is, as the Pacers right now are 63.6% from the floor. They have done whatever they wanted to do, but they've done it to everybody all year long. McConnell to Turner. Throws it up, no. Tipped up Turner, no. Tap back to McConnell. Out long Haliburton, show and go. Right-hand floater, good. And it's 38-24. Second chance points for the Pacers. Shot clock, game clock, 2 seconds apart as the Pels are down 14 here. But again, it's a 38-point first quarter for Indiana. Basically right on par. CJ weaves in. There's another block for Turner. Haliburton leaks out. Showtime off the glass and thrown down by Obi Toppin. So let me just say this. They're doing that in the first quarter. If you're on the Pelicans bench and you're going to sit there and watch that and get embarrassed, you better have a little pride. They're throwing balls off the backboard in the first quarter. I'll leave it at that. The only way you're going to stop it is to not stop it. 40-24 with 1.1 second left in the first. Throw it into Jonas, and we don't get the shot off. Well, that wasn't very fun. We'll head to the second, and the Pels are already down 16 points to the high-flying Pacers, the best point team in the league. They are on their pace here. They average 123.9, 40 in the first quarter to the Pelicans 24. Back with the second after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
New Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for what's next. Born for a bolder taste. Born for shaking things up. The taste of a perfect match. Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for this.
Please drink responsibly. Whiskey Specialty, 7% alcohol volume. Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels is a registered trademark. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company. 2023 Jack Daniels and the Coca-Cola Company.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
You've waited long enough. Now the time has come. Nicki Minaj presents the Pink Friday 2 World Tour. The #1 selling superstar, Nicki Minaj, live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, March 18th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, Pink Friday 2, is available everywhere now. Visit NickiMinajOfficial.com. Janet Jackson presents Together Again, live for one incredible night in New Orleans. Janet Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit JanetJackson.com.
This is New Orleans Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action.
Back here in Indianapolis, Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the home of the 2024 NBA All-Star Game. And the way their Pacers played in the first quarter, that looked like the All-Star Game. There wasn't a whole lot of resistance by the Pelicans defense as Indiana hung 40 on us in the first. Pelicans scored 24, but 64% shooting by the Pacers, 5 of 7 from 3. 13 assists in the first on 16 makes. The Pelicans on the other side, just 36% from the floor, 3 of 6 from distance. Pelicans, if there was a bright spot, only turned it over twice, but my goodness. TJ McConnell just goes right by Trey Murphy and lays it in. You've got Najee Marshall, Trey Murphy, CJ McCollum, Zion Williamson, who still does not, well, he's got 1 field goal. He's got a layup, and we got to travel on Najee. So third turnover. I was going to say the only bright spot was he only turned it over twice in the first quarter. So scratch that. I mean, this is a scrimmage right now for Indiana. They're just playing like they normally do, and the Pels are about 2 steps slow as Shepherd misses a left corner 3. He was wide open, and he missed it. Now Zion coast to coast, blocked by Turner at the rim. He tried to dunk. Miles Turner laughed at that. Mathurin reverse layup short, and TJ McConnell runs it down. Left corner 3, Shepherd. Nope. Tipped up, and Toppin got it. Worked to McConnell, and a putback, dotted line. Willie Green will take a timeout, but it doesn't matter, folks. The Pelicans are getting out-hustled, outworked, outshot, out everything right now. And unless you change it, we could get down by 50 points before it's too long. We're already down 20, 1 minute and 4 seconds into the second quarter. Gus Cattingill from Wrong Iron. We'll have a scoreboard update when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Mid-City Smiles is proud to be the official dental care provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. Located in the heart of New Orleans, Mid-City Smiles specializes in family dentistry, dental implants, cosmetic procedures, and is recognized as the leading area provider of Invisalign. Dr. Mark Anderson and his team invite you to visit their state-of-the-art office and become part of the Mid-City Smiles family. Call 485-6575 or visit midcitysmiles.com today. We create winning smiles.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
All right, taking a look, Graf. We're looking and see what's going on in Toronto. The Mavericks lead it 48-42. Early second quarter there. So T-Wolves trailing 14-3 against the visiting Grizzlies there. Cavaliers lead the Bulls 9-4 early in the first. Still to come, tipping off at 8 o'clock. It's the Kings at the Nuggets. Go Denver. And then it's the Lakers and the Clippers. Mike and Offer and I have been debating. Todd, who do you want to win that game?
Clippers. Definitely. So we'll see what happens later tonight. But right now here at Indiana, it's the Pacers 44, the Pelicans 24. The Pacers have scored the first 4 points of the second quarter. They're on an 8-0 run going back to the first quarter, a 27-10 run the last 5 minutes and 27 seconds. It ain't getting any better, folks, with these numbers. Pelicans need some type of spark to even be competitive right now. Zion Williamson has been held to 2 points. Did it to Jordan Hawkins, who just checked in for the first time. Now Herb. Bounce feed to Z, and he dunks over Miles Turner. I wouldn't call that a poster. That was a business decision by Turner, who already has a couple of blocks in this game. So Z's got 4 points now. And the Pels down 44-26. Turner just sealed off Herb. That's easy, does it? Restricted arc and a foul on Herb Jones. I mean, I don't know how that happened. So Miles Turner out of the University of Texas, 6'11", 250, ninth year. He has become one of the all-time great Pacers. 559 career threes. That's fourth on the all-time list. Of course, Reggie Miller tops on that list as the first free throw good. Reggie with 2,563. So Miles has a few to go before he catches Reggie. But the block shot record, that is definitely in sight. Now, with 2 tonight, he is just 27 away from Jermaine O'Neal, who's got the record. Turner at 1,221 blocks. Both free throws are good. 20-point lead for the Pacers. Herb, right corner, close out McConnell. Euros around Turner and lays it in with a left hand for Herb Jones. 46-28. So Jones, first 2 points. Mathurin up top, pop a straightaway three. Off to the left. Rebound Najee Marshall. Sprints into the front court. Chest it to McCollum. Stop, pop, right wing three. Good. And it's 46-31. 9:35 left. Second quarter. CJ's got 3 threes, 9 points. McConnell in the lane. That's short. And a good box out by Najee Marshall. And that will go out of bounds. So Pascal Siakam has had a very long break on the Pacers bench. He hadn't been needed. We'll check in now for Benedict Mathurin, who leads with 3 points. Siakam with 6, and he is 3 for 3 from the floor. It's going to be point Zion right now. Pelicans have trailed by 20. They trail by 15 right now. Z powers in on Turner. Spins right, spins left, goes around him, lays it in with a left hand. And finally, Rick Carlisle says, hey, what's going on, fellas? 7-0 run for the Pels, and the Pacers will take a timeout. 9:17 left second quarter. Pels showing a little fight now. 46-33 Indiana. Back after this 2.5-minute break on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The biggest names in the basketball world are on NBA radio.
Here comes Larry Bird, the Hall of Famer. I love the game today because guys are more freer. They can do more things. Klay Thompson, one of my favorites of all time. I've seen score 60 points in 30 minutes. Every era is going to continue to change over time. That's what I want to watch.
Hear any interviews you missed on the all-new SiriusXM app. Just search NBA Radio.
A new generation of hip-hop superstars.
Let's do it.
Were born on SoundCloud.
Just Sleepy Hollow. Originally chopped up.
Stay connected to what's popping online now.
Bro, hold on. Let me talk.
A SiriusXM channel where new hip-hop is always on. SoundCloud Radio. Now, for a limited time on Channel 79 and always on the all-new SiriusXM app.
It's fantasy baseball season, and Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you draft a winning team.
Gone for Ronald Acuna.
Labor, the League of Alternative Baseball Realities auction-style drafts. Friday at 7 Eastern, the top experts in the fantasy industry are drafting against each other.
I'm curious where you come in on Ellie De La Cruz.
Upside is top 5. Jim Bowden, Jeff Erickson, and Ray Flowers bring you pick-by-pick analysis, player projections, and more. Labor, Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you'd be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Parker McCollum.
Burn It Down Tour 2024. April 11th, Smoothie King Center. ACM Best New Artist, Parker McCollum Live, with special guest Corey Kent.
Finally got a handle on you. What in the hell does a man?
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Parker McCollum Live.
All right, Pelicans on a 7-0 run have actually outscored the Pacers now in the second quarter, 9-6, have trimmed a 20-point Pacer lead to 13, 46-33. As Zion Williamson made a couple layups and a dunk. Has 6 points now. CJ McCollum back in the lineup. 3 threes, 9 points. Pels are 4 of 7 from distance. And Indiana still 5 of 10 now from distance. 18 of 33 from the floor, 54.5%. Got to continue to get stops. McConnell, Turner, Siakam, Shepard, Toppin on the floor for the Pacers in the City Edition unis. All black, gold lettering. Siakam top of the key. Yep. 48-33. Siakam, when he sees the Pelican uniform, steps it up. Averages 20 points a game every time he plays the Pelicans. That's the best point percentage against any team in the league. Zion contacted by Turner. Got away with it again, did Turner. Zion throws it in. You heard Zion yelling and one. McConnell underneath the hoop, slashing to Siakam. Good cut off there, Zion. Now, dotted line, fall away. Welcome again. Pascal Siakam against the Pelicans. He is unstoppable. He's got 10, 50-35. We lose it. McConnell, the steal to Toppin. Hook pass to Shepard, right corner 3. Yep. 53-35. Again, I'm not going to get excited until we get it to single digits because of exactly what just happened there. Unforced error, and they're just going to make a boatload of threes. Zion, right wing 3. In and out, no good. Hey, he's wide open. Might as well take it. Rebound Toppin. McConnell, who is just unbelievable point guard. As we got a push on Hawkins in the back of Miles Turner. How is Jordan Hawkins on Miles Turner? I wonder aloud. Brandon Ingram, Trey Murphy will check in. As McCollum and Marshall out. And the Pacers have 53 points with 7:45 left in the second quarter. So explosive. McConnell, the quintessential point guard. Toppin back to McConnell, hustles in, spins left, fall away, jumper no. Good box out by Herb Jones is in there. And the outlet pass to Ingram. Brandon, front court, left side, picked up by Siakam, shovels it to Murphy, can't pull the trigger. Now left of the lane, Zion, backing down Toppin, bounce feed back to Ingram. And a good box out by Toppin. Ingram tried to get Zion as Ingram will be short on a left midi. Oh, it deflects right to Murphy. Throws it up, and he got the roll with a spinning left-hand layup and one. How about that English for Murphy? He got decked on the way down and just threw it up and hoped. And the prayer was answered. The foul on Miles Turner. That's his second foul. Of course, Murphy, right place, right time with the deflected rebound. So second chance points for New Orleans, our first two of the night, as Nance will check in for Z. Zion, 13 minutes, has 8 points, 4 of 10 from the floor, so he's missed 6 paint shots. Again, he's been contacted pretty much every time. And he's only attempted 2 free throws. What a shocking development that is. Free throw good for Murphy. 53-38. Again, get it to 10, and then we'll start to talk about a ball game here. Siakam right of the lane, one-on-one with Murphy. Not much of a matchup. Now the double. Outlet long to Turner. Drives in on Ingram. Floats it up and in. The two Pelican killers are doing it again tonight. 12 for Turner, 10 for Siakam. They've done it their entire careers, both of them. Ingram, 10-footer right of the lane. If he's missing that, we got problems. Rebound to the Pacers, Toppin. Now Siakam lost it. That should be a double dribble. They don't call it. Still maintaining the dribble. Get it down to McConnell. Lost it right through his hands, and McConnell, the old chest tap. My bad. A rare turnover. That's the fourth for Indiana. Pels down 55-38. Really have not been in this game at all. Herb left corner, pop a three. Got it, nothing but net. When in doubt, get it to Herb. 55-41, Jones with 5 points now. 5:55 left second quarter. Siakam to Toppin, fly by Herb, right corner three, short. Rebound Herb, strong side. Jones crosses the timeline, center circle, handed off to Hawkins. Back to Jones on the right angle. Drives on Turner, got away with a bump. Herb's hurt. I think he got kneed in the shin. Hawkins stops, drives on Shepard, pulls up dotted line and good for Jordan Hawkins. And Rick Carlisle takes a timeout. So this is as close as it's been in a while as Herb is holding his left shin. I believe Turner kicked him in the shin. Of course, Turner's gotten away with everything tonight. Even though he does have a couple of fouls. We'll send it to the studio in a 60-second break. 5:30 to go, second quarter. Pels trying to creep back in it. Pacers 55, Pelicans 43 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Pels on an 8-2 run the last minute, 42 seconds. Actually have stepped it up here in the second quarter. 8 of 12 from the floor, 67%. So after the sluggish start offensively, you picked it up. Problem was you gave up 40 points in the first quarter and you dug yourself a 20-point hole. This is as close as it's been since late in the first when it was 36-24. So Indiana ball out of the break. Nebhard guarded by Hawkins. dotted line. Throw it down the lane to Jalen Smith, and it's blocked by Larry Nance at the rim. Well done, Nance. Larry going to bring it into the front court. Be careful there. Get it to Hawkins. Hawkins between circles, Murphy. Now left elbow Ingram. Faced up by Nebhart. Ingram drives right at him and will slam it down with two hands. Took Nebhart off the dribble. And the second-year man out of Gonzaga got schooled by Brandon Ingram. And it's down to 10. Now you're talking. As Tyrese Haliburton has just checked back in for the Pacers. That's Rick Carlisle's in case of emergency break glass guy. So Haliburton inbounded to Siakam, bounce feed to Nebhart in the left corner, and Ingram picked his pocket, but we can't get it on the baseline. Brandon was right there, and Nance had a chance to pick it up, but it rolled out of bounds. Shot clock at 7. 4:32 left in the second quarter, and finally the Pelicans have come to life. Haliburton left baseline trying to get it into Mathurin and does so. He'll drive right in and lay it in. No, he missed it. And we deflect the rebound, and it's taken by Ingram. Up the floor, Herb Jones. Shovel it to Hawkins. Fly by. Right wing three. That's a brick. Ball on the deck taken by Nance. Back to Ingram. Left of the top three. In and out. Rebound Smith. You had a chance to cut it to single digits. We don't get back. And a dunk by Siakam. That's a 5-point swing right there. 2 threes. As Ingram gets it to Hawkins cross court. Hawkins is scuffling from beyond the arc. He was 1 for 5 last night in New York. And he's 0 for 1 to start this one. Trey sizing up Haliburton. Get it to Hawkins. Right wing three. Got it. Shot clock buzzer. That a baby Hawk. Keep shooting, Rook. 57-48. Pels have cut it to 9. 3:30 to go in the half. Haliburton chests it over to Siakam. Left elbow, crosses through the legs, fall away jumper. Off to the right, no good. Rebound Ingram, tipped it to Trey Murphy, who brings it into the front court left side. Nebhart picks him up. Trey, bounce feed, left free throw line extended. Ingram takes Smith to the paint. Show me move, and he lost it on the way up. Siakam stripped it. That was a waste. Siakam front court to Mathurin. Now between circles to Haliburton. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Haliburton, chest at left corner to Siakam. And he traveled. Went around Hawkins, but a walk on Pascal Siakam. And that's the 5th turnover for Indiana. All right, Zion in. And McCollum in for New Orleans. Turner back in for the Pacers. Pels are down 9. So you've given yourself a look at this thing now. Z, they're backing way off of him. Now the switch, get it to McCollum, get it back down low, Nance, shovel it to Z, back to Nance. We couldn't get it off. That's pretty good defense by Indiana. Shot clock at 5. McCollum, tough shot, no. And Mathurin had the rebound. Zion ripped it away from him, and Mathurin, hanging on for dear life, commits the foul. But they don't have 5. They actually just picked up their second team foul with 2:39 left in the quarter. But that's the old brute strength there by Z, who just ripped it away from Mathurin. So inbound to Nance. Back to Z, right side, drives to the dotted line. 1-on-1 with Turner, double pump. Turner with the block, but another foul on Turner. That's his 3rd. That's what you need to do. Now, if you're Zion, you got to knock the free throws down. He already gave everybody in this building free Arby's curly fries in the first quarter by missing both of them. For the public, though, you can't get free Arby's twice. So Zion, 8 points. Yikes. 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 0 of 3 now at the free throw line. One for 4. 57-49. Again, this is as close as it has been since early in the ball game. 14-4 run for the Pels. Keep playing D. Smith blows a layup, point blank. Rebound Zion, 3-on-2. Get it to Trey, fumbled it. Left corner Herb. Close out Siakam. Herb drives in and lays it in. Going left baseline, and all of a sudden, a 20-point Pacer lead has been trimmed to 6 here late in the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pelicans have woken up from their early morning slumber. Nebhard, right wing, bounce feed to Haliburton, up top, deep three. Front iron, no good. Oh, rebound Smith, but we took it away. Zion ripped it away from Smith. It goes out of bounds, baseline right. Got to get those rebounds. That was a killer last night against the Knicks, but we got away with it. Nebhard, right baseline. Get it into Mathurin, short corner right, foot on the arc. Shot clock at 10. Bounce feed to Smith. Back to Haliburton. Haliburton picks up his dribble. Cross court to Nebhard. Now center circle Haliburton. Fly by on Trey. Running right-hand floater. Back iron, no good. We got away with another one. Nance the rebound. Outlet to Z. Zion front court right. Now at the elbow. Crosses over on Siakam. Bullies his way in. Missed the shot. He got decked. No blood, no foul. Mathurin for 3 right corner. Yep. Another 5-point swing. Zion is just not getting calls. They are bullying the fouls, and they are not blowing the whistle. Zion's missed 7 shots in the paint. They have not been all alone. Trust me. Foul on Zion, setting the screen. They're going to call that garbage. He's setting the screen up top. He's getting mugged every time he touches the ball in the paint, and they're letting it go. Just call it consistently. Got to deal with this garbage every single night with him. 60-51. 3-ball Haliburton. Brick. Short. Rebound Ingram. You're down 9 here, late second. Ingram. Up top. Crosses over Smith twice. Spins right, spins left. Picked up his dribble, though. Bounce feed to the cutting Herb. Left baseline and a 2-hand dunk. What a pass by Ingram, who had nowhere to go. Herb slashed to the rack. And now Herb in double figures with 11. 3-ball. Yes. Nebhard. Right corner. Can't keep momentum. 62-53. As Zion's fouled by Siakam, but they had one to give. First in the last 2 minutes. That's a good foul. That is a cardinal sin. You just get a dunk, and then you give up a wide-open corner 3 on the other end. Nobody guarding Nebhard. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Z misses another short shot. He wasn't contacted there. He has had his problems tonight up close. He has missed 8 shots in the paint. It ain't his night, but he's going to keep doing it. So hopefully, like he did last night, he'll pick up. Shot clock, game clock, dead even. Siakam, hook pass up top. Haliburton fakes the 3, pulls up from 10. Yep. So all said and done, you were down 20. I guess you'll take 11. As Herb, 3-quarter court shot. Wow, hit the back iron. Not quite Max Strus, but close. But it's unfortunate what happened in the last 60 seconds because you did cut it to single digits and then allow those cheap buckets at the end. But all in all, considering the way we started this game, you'll take it. You've at least given yourself a chance for a competitive second half and a chance to steal one here on the road. So halftime in Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana, the score, the Indiana Pacers 64, the New Orleans Pelicans 53. When we come back, it's Gus Kattengell on location at Wrong Iron in Mid-City. You know, the crowd is good there, and he will update you on everything around the NBA, play some highlights from the first half as well as the Pelicans try to sweep this back-to-back. Got some work to do. But again, you've given yourself a look at it. 64-53. Pacers lead the Pelicans at half. Gus returns from Wrong Iron after this on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
At Progressive, we love sports and saving you money, so we bundled them together.
2 seconds left on the clock, third field goal range, and it looks like he's going to go with a 5-iron. No, wait. The quarterback is skating back on the ice. He's talking with his caddy. They're pulling the goalie. He skates off the fairway as the kicker lines up his putt. It's a breakaway. They bundled their home and auto insurance with Progressive. Touchdown savings, birdie goal.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
My personal favorite stories are when a young man comes in and you can see they're a little intimidated. This just happened last week. I saw the young man. I said, "Hey, what can I do to give you a hand?" And he said, "Well, I'm here for an engagement ring, but I don't think I'm in the right place." So I got him to my desk, and within an hour, he had purchased an engagement ring, had spent $1,000, and he was treated like he spent a lot more, and I'm sure we have a customer for life. My name is Ken Friend of Friend & Company Fine Jewelers. You've got a friend in the jewelry business.
You've waited long enough. Now the time has come. Nicki Minaj presents the Pink Friday 2 World Tour. The #1 selling superstar, Nicki Minaj, live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, March 18th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, Pink Friday 2, is available everywhere now. Visit NickiMinajOfficial.com.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you'd be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengell.
All right, welcome back. We're live at Wrong Iron. Jim Eichenhofer, Gus Kattengell with you. 64-53 is your halftime score. Indiana with the lead. Jim Eichenhofer, those threes late in the second. As Willie Green said yesterday, they were devastating when Trey Murphy hit those. Man, Pels got it to at 6, I think is what they got it to 1 point.
6 or 7, yeah. They made a really good run. I mean, it was looking very bleak after the first quarter, and the first couple minutes of the second quarter, it got even worse. But yeah, I thought that, they steadied themselves a little bit, got back into the game. And I mean, the way the game started, I think being down 11 isn't the end of the world. You still have a chance and you're somewhat within striking distance. But overall, I thought the way that they played offensively, you're not going to be able to beat the Pacers this way. I mean, they scored 53 points, which, 5-10 years ago, maybe that was a decent half, but the Pacers had 64. They're a team that regularly gets up to 130. Pelicans only shot 43% from the field, and they had a decent three-point shooting half. I mean, 6 for 14 is good. It's the twos that really killed them, the shots in the paint and the layups.
What's nuts about it, it's not like it feels like Indiana hit a lot more. They only hit 7. Pels hit 6, and actually that's what probably got them in there more as well. Zion Williamson, just 9 points, a ton of contact, and he's not getting the calls. National TV is bringing that up. Jim, it's kind of the story of who we are right now.
Yeah, and I wish I had an answer for you. I wish I could tell you, if he can do this and that, they'll start getting more whistles and they'll start getting to the free throw line more. I don't really know what to tell you. I mean, the Pacers have a couple, decent shot blockers. Pascal Siakam had 2 blocks. Miles Turner had 2. One play, Zion did try to dunk on Miles Turner, and Miles Turner got a block, which he's one of the best shot blockers in the league and can do that. But, yeah, it's frustrating that they still are not getting calls, and they only had 8 free throws as a team. Part of a trend recently that, we've talked about not getting enough free throws. Lately, it's really been more drastic. The last week or so, almost every game, I think, since the All-Star break, they've been under their season average. Not sure why that's happening, but it's definitely something that they got to turn around.
Brandon Ingram leading with 11 points. Zion Williamson does have 9. Jonas, no points in 7 minutes with 3 rebounds. This is one of those teams that is, we'll talk about that matchup-wise here, may not work for him. Herb Jones has 9, C.J. McCollum 9, Larry Nance Jr. 4. Najee Marshall in 12 minutes, no points. Wonder if someone else off the bench, like, say, Matt Ryan, may be able to come in and help in later on. When we come back in NBA scoreboard, we'll see if the Pelicans are getting help elsewhere. We're live at Wrong Eye. Chef Scotty's here as well. Jim Eichenhofer, Gus Cattigill with you. It is Pelicans at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, 30 flat-screen TVs, plus recliners. Manning Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Harris for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play. See you soon.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
Three games in action other than your Pelicans as they trail at halftime 64-53. You got the Mavericks trailing the Raptors in Toronto 66-67. What do you think of that, Eichenhofer?
Yeah, I think the Mavericks were on a roll for a while there after they made their trade addition. Maybe Max Strus took a little wind out of their sails last night by making that 60-foot shot. So, yeah, that's a little surprising. The Raptors are coming off a good win at Indiana, though, 2 nights ago as well.
Grizzlies at the T-Wolves lead at 39-36, 7 minutes in the second there. Cavs over the Bulls, 43-40, mid-second. Still to come, Kings at the Nuggets, Lakers at the Clippers in Indianapolis at halftime. It's the Pacers 64, Pelicans 53 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Care is the heart of our work. And just like the Saints, our team is committed to excellence. Make AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana your choice today. Learn more about the benefits of our Medicaid health plan by visiting care4la.com. That's care4la.com.
Janet Jackson presents Together Again. Live for one incredible night in New Orleans. Janet Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit JanetJackson.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains, Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Parker McCullum. Burn It Down Tour 2024. April 11th, Smoothie King Center. ACM Best New Artist, Parker McCullum Live, with special guest Corey Kent.
Finally got a handle on you. What in the hell does a man have?
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Parker McCullum Live.
All right, welcome back to Mike and Hartford. What is the key for the Pelicans as they trail 64-53 at the half?
Just got to play a lot better offensive half. To be able to keep up with the Pacers, they're going to need to do much better than 53 points and try to keep the Pacers from running, too. It seemed like the Pacers got too many runouts in the first half.
Yeah, a couple of stops, maybe some threes. We'll see what happens here as we're live at Wrong Iron, the official Pelicans watch party. We'll be back right here with Pelicans OT when we come back. 64-53, your halftime score. The Graph has it next when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hello, I'm James Corden, and I'm so thrilled for you to hear my brand new show, This Life of Mine. Join me every week for incredible conversations and never-before-heard stories from the biggest stars in film, TV, fashion, music, sports, and more. Each week, we'll be talking about the people, the places, the possessions, music, and memories that have made them who they are today. This Life of Mine with me, James Corden. You can listen on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on Stars, Channel 109, or listen on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The NFL's top draft prospects are ready to show what they've got at the 2024 NFL Scouting Combine.
Deep down the middle of the field, Marvin Harrison's going to take it to the house.
Tune in for exclusive interviews with GMs, head coaches, and the top prospects as they prepare for the NFL Draft.
You put the tape on, they're good football players, so sometimes it helps. You kind of know what you're getting.
Coverage continues all week on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The biggest names in the basketball world are on NBA radio.
We're talking with Luka Doncic. There's so much talk about minutes. There was a game pretty recently. You played the entire second half. The following night, you played about 40 minutes. That doesn't bother you?
I'm fine. 48 if you need.
Really?
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I like playing basketball. That's it. You know, I can play 48 or 43.
Hear any interviews you missed on the all-new SiriusXM app. Just search NBA Radio.
AMD.
Radio Andy.
Hey, this is Jeff Lewis, host of Jeff Lewis Live on Radio Andy. I'm here to tell you about the brand new SiriusXM app. Check out my new personal page on the fully redesigned app to see all the places you could hear and see me. Plus, you'll find all my latest episodes, archived episodes, and more. Just search Jeff Lewis in the app to find me, then keep exploring to add all your SiriusXM favorites and new discoveries to your library.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new Sirius XM app.
It's deep, it's going, and it is gone! It is bedlam at the bank!
Hear the games you just can't miss.
Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's all-time scoring leader.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Connor McDavid wins the game for Edmonton!
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new Sirius XM app.
You gotta love sports!
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on Sirius XM.
Okay. Forming all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit janetjackson.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Back in the Gainbridge Fieldhouse, Todd Graffinini with you as we're getting set for the second half The Pelicans trail by as many as 20 points early in this game. We're able to whittle it down to single digits. And after a little flourish by the Pacers at the end of the second quarter, have an 11-point lead as we start the third quarter. So again, the Pelicans, after a very slow start, gave up 40 points in the first quarter, have given themselves a look at this thing against a team that is number one in the league in offense. Pacers ball out of the timeout. Halftime break, moving right to left in the City Edition jerseys. Siakam has it against Ingram. Gets to the dotted line, falls away, and gets the roll. It didn't take long. 14 for Pascal Siakam, 66-53. I'm telling you right now, folks, the first 5 minutes of this quarter is the ball game. Either you're going to give yourself a look at it or you're going to get run out of the gym, and that's not good, as Larry Nance will start for Jonas Valanciunas and promptly throws it away. And then Turner down low, get it to Mathurin, blocked by Nance, and then layup. So they're answering my question here early. 68-53, that didn't take long. And we are played 50 seconds in the quarter. Zion, head of steam, blows by everybody, lays it in. That's more like it. Siakam just let him go. And I don't think the Pacers are very concerned about playing defense the way they have played offense, as Siakam misses a three right corner and the weak side rebound to McCollum. CJ, right side, get it to Z, sizing up Siakam, get it down low Nance, out long Ingram, steps into a left wing three, front iron no good. And the rebound Nebhart, that would have helped. Nebhart up the floor, Haliburton, wide open left wing three, short, rebound, Siakam, and the foul to Ingram. Siakam continues to own the New Orleans Pelicans. As a Toronto Raptor, now as an Indiana Pacer. He's just a heck of a ball player, and we have seen it far too many times. By the way, we'll be in Toronto next week after playing these Pacers again on Friday night in the Smoothie King Center. We'll travel up to Toronto. And Siakam knocks the free throw down. 3-game road trip coming up. And after tonight, only 10 road games left. It's hard to believe. So Siakam knocks the first one down and got the second one to go as well. So we'll be in Toronto on Tuesday night. 6:30 start back in New Orleans. First things first here, Pels are down 15. 10:20 to go third quarter. Z, one-on-one with Siakam, handed off to McCollum, left wing three, in and out. Rebound Siakam, that is his 7th. They're going to have 2 guys with double-doubles before it's all said and done, it appears. Siakam threw it away, and they'll get it back. But Nebhart saves it. Actually, that was Haliburton who got it to Nebhart, excuse me. Now Siakam left wing three, back iron no good. Miles Turner back taps it out to Siakam. Around the perimeter, Haliburton. Haliburton will go past everybody. Hook pass to Mathurin. Reverse layup, no. Tipped up, no. They had 5 shots at it and missed them all. But again, they had 5 shots. Ingram, shot fake, goes left baseline. Oh, missed the finger roll, but a foul is going to be on Andrew Nebhart. And now Ingram lying flat on his back underneath the hoop in front of the stanchion. Maybe catching his breath. I think he got the wind knocked out of him. Or he was hitting a region you don't want to get hit in. I'll leave it at that. I think it's the latter. Yep, that's exactly what happened. As Nebhart, oh, man. Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail, but you know what I mean. Nebhart made contact with his right hand. I tell you what, Ingram ain't laughing. Free throw good. It's 70-56. Ingram went way up for the finger roll, and now I understand why Ingram missed the finger roll. I'd miss it too. All right, Ingram in double figures with 12 along with Zion's 11. Got them both. So Brandon now 5 of 5 at the free throw line, 13 points. Haliburton, Siakam, Mathurin, Nebhart, and Turner on the floor for the Pacers. Siakam at the nail, get it to Mathurin, who traveled. What? Who? Me? Yeah, you. Mathurin had 34 against Toronto 2 nights ago and has 8 tonight. All right, again, Pels are down 13. Still haven't really given Indiana a scare yet, but you're still in the game. That's the key. Ingram backing down Mathurin. Pumps once, pumps twice. Midi, left baseline. Good for Brandon Ingram. He's got 15 now. And the Pels have cut it to 70-59. Siakam drives on Herb. Off the glass short. Rebound Larry Nance. Nance running the break. Front court right. Picks up the dribble. Cross court over to McCollum. Goes left baseline and blows the layup. Got his own rebound and lays it in. Second chance points for C.J. McCollum. 70-61. You've cut it to 9. McCollum now in double figures with 11. Nebhart shovels to Turner. Back to Nebhart. Left-hand dribble drive. Poked away. Oh, and a reach in on Herb. Foul was called by JT or the official. I don't know how he saw that. That's 3 on Jones. So instead of a steal, Herb picks up his 3rd foul. Pacers started out 16 of 26 from the floor. Since have gone 12 for 33 and just missed another short one with Turner. They're opening the door for us, folks. Can you take advantage? Ingram crosses over Nebhart, gets dotted line, fall away Midi, back iron, got his own rebound. One dribble, bump, throw it up, no. Foul on Turner. That is Miles Turner's 4th. And as we wait for free throws for Brandon Ingram, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. Thank you very much for listening to the Pelicans Radio Network.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio.
Looks like they gave the foul to Siakam and not Turner.
Devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on Sirius XM.
Looks like they gave the foul to Siakam and not Turner. Free throw Ingram, rim glass good. So 3 on Siakam, 3 on Turner now as far as personal fouls. Each team with 2 here in the 3rd quarter. And again, if Ingram makes this free throw, it will be as close as it has been since early in this game. Pels have trailed by as much as 20, but have never gotten closer than 7. Second free throw, and there it is. 7 points, 70-63. Ingram, 17 to lead New Orleans. Now you got to D up. Siakam, get it to the cutting Haliburton. Cross court to Mathurin, back to Tyrese up top. One-on-one with Ingram's got a right hand in his face. Going to take him off the dribble. Spin it out, kick it to Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. Mathurin way out there now. Drives, poked away by Z. Out of bounds. 1.7 on the shot clock. About 10 feet in front of the timeline, sideline left. So you've given yourself an opportunity here to get a stop. Trey Murphy quickly in for Zion for defense. And 1.7 on the shot clock. What's Rick Carlisle doing? He wants to bring in Jalen Smith. Interesting sub. Pels on a 6-0 run the last minute, 21 seconds. So Smith in for Turner. All right, D up here. Nebhart just above the hash mark. Get it into Mathurin. Pulls up for 3. He didn't get it off, did he? No, hit the top of the backboard. Great defense by Herb Jones. Outstanding. Mathurin did get it off, but that was a wild shot. Almost hit the shot clock on the fly. All right. So you turn them over now for the 7th time. Pels have 8 points off turnovers, and you've got a chance to get it to 5 or even 4. Ingram, McCollum, Jones, Nance, Murphy on the floor. We have not seen Matt Ryan tonight. And Jonas Valanciunas has played 7 minutes, and that's it. Ingram top of the key. One-on-one with Mathurin. Take him off the dribble. Euro step in. Foul Mathurin. Free throws coming up for Ingram. Mathurin picks up his 2nd. And quickly off the bench is Ben Shepherd for the Pacers. He'll replace Matherin, but the fouls are piling up for the Pacers. That's 3-team now with 7:34 to go in the third, and even better, these are dead clock point opportunities here with the free throws. Ingram with his 8th attempt of the night. First one is up and down. He is now 8 for 8, 18 points for BI. That leads all scorers. 70-64. Pelicans creeping closer and closer. Good crowd here, but they've been taken out of it. And he's helped. Talk about the free throw shooting because, of course, we're on a back-to-back, and you get these dead clock points, an opportunity to rest. It's a 10-0 run. Smith up top for 3. Brick all day long. Pels, this is as close as it's been since 21-16. Ingram trying to get us closer, misses a right wing 3. Oh, that is tough. Nebhard spins left. Drives in baseline off the glass. No, tipped up Smith. He got the rebound. Whip it out. Taken by Siakam to Haliburton. Extra pass. Nebhard, left corner 3, of course. And it's 73-65. That is a killer. That is a killer. So that's a 6-point swing. Nebhard has made really 2 of the biggest shots of the night. Yeah, CJ loses it. Haliburton, bounce feed to Smith, playing good. Willie Green. Down 10 again, 6:33 left, third quarter in the Pelicans Radio Network.
New Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for what's next. Born for a bolder taste. Born for shaking things up. The taste of a perfect match. Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for this.
Please drink responsibly. Whiskey Specialty, 7% alcohol volume. Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels is a registered trademark. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company. 2023 Jack Daniels and the Coca-Cola Company.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Smell that? Of course you don't, because this is a radio ad. Zatarant's flavors are so bold, you don't even have to see the smoky paprika, savory garlic, or zesty bell peppers to be able to taste our delicious jambalaya or any of our other bold, craveable offerings. Zatarant's, bold like that.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
Janet Jackson presents Together Again. Live for one incredible night in New Orleans. Janet Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit JanetJackson.com.
Distribution of tonight's game to our radio affiliate stations provided via satellite by the Satellite Center, the official radio network provider of your New Orleans Pelicans. And season ticket holders will the Pelicans receive exclusive benefits and perks all year long, including limited edition merchandise you can't find anywhere else. Friday is your last chance to purchase or renew your qualifying ticket plan to secure your free gift. Don't miss out. Learn more by visiting pelicans.com/season tickets. Well, Pelicans got it to 5. And then Brandon Ingram had a right wing 3 to cut it to 2. That was no good. And all of a sudden, you're down 10. That's how quickly the Pacers can strike. You had held them to 6 straight empty possessions before that Nebhard 3 that broke the run. And that's really the biggest shot in the game so far, as Trey got blocked for shooting the 3. And I'm getting a little queasy. Haliburton for 3. That's way off. And a rebound, Murphy. Got a break. So you better snap out of it. You're down 10, plenty of time to go. Trying to post up Z. Instead, Murphy spins right into the lane, trying to go up and under. Scooping righty layup. Wow, got the roll around Jalen Smith. That's something out of the arsenal for Murphy we have not seen. 75-67. Siakam back in there. Oh, joy. To Haliburton for 3. That is rinsed. That's all day long. It just seems they can do that whenever they want. Now Herb into the lane, blows a gimme. Got his own rebound and lays it in. That was too easy if you're Indiana. 78-69. But like I said, as Nebhart will get to the rim, kick it to Shepard for 3. That's an air ball. Weak side rebound, Najee Marshall. Marshall sprints front court. Leave it for Trey. They close him out, though, with Shepard. They're not allowing him to shoot threes tonight after what happened last night in New York.
That's against the rules.
And Najee Marshall just carried the ball with nobody on him. You cannot afford it. Najee has not scored a point tonight in 13 minutes. Unforced. Haliburton. Watch out. You don't want him to heat up. Crosses over. Whip it to Siakam. Right corner 3. Nope. Off the heel. Long rebound to Murphy. Pels down 9 here. Under 5 in the third. 3-ball Trey. Front iron no good. That got tipped on the rim. It appeared. Siakam, though, saved the rebound on the baseline. And we don't get back. Nebhart wide open. Fly by Herb. Left corner 3 is good. And it's 81-69. You're on the cusp, folks. You're right there. Trey, wide open right wing 3. There you go. I mean, he's wide open. They are not looking to play defense. Indiana is not. They don't care. They'll outscore you. Siakam to Smith for 3. In and out. Wow, got a break. Rebound Najee. 81-72. Pacers lead. 4:10 to go. Alley-oop. See! My goodness! What a pass, Najee Marshall. Zion elevating from the left lane line and throws it down with 2 hands. My heavens. Highlight reel stuff for Williamson. 81-74. Can that get you going? Nebhard drives on Najee, pushes off. Ball on the deck. He got it back. Fall away 10-footer short. Ball on the deck. Marshall's got it. Outlet to Hawkins. Jordan, pop a left wing 3. In and out. In and out. Rebound Siakam. He'll go coast to coast. Kick it to Haliburton. Shovel down low Smith. No look shovel pass. That's twice now. You have had threes that really would have given you momentum. Both have gone in and out, and Indiana has scored on the other end. You're down 9. Hawkins again. Get it to Z. Up top. They try to double him. Hook pass to Hawkins. Drives down center of the lane. Lefty layup. Got the roll. And a timeout, Rick Carlisle. The Pels are hanging in there, folks. It's about now making big shots when you get the opportunity and getting the occasional stop. 3 minutes left in the third. It's just a 7-point difference. Indiana, 83. New Orleans, 76. Back after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
There's a channel that explodes with gritty guitar texture and perfect pop melodies. Sirius XM Pop Rocks serves up those undeniable 90s anthems 2K hits, and today's fresh pop finds. Pop Rocks. Turn it up now on Channel 6 and anytime in the all-new Sirius XM app.
It's game night in the NBA, and we're getting you ready for tip-off every weeknight on the RotoWire NBA show.
They're 1.5 underdogs on the road.
Who's starting? Who's sitting? Where's the action? Plus, daily fantasy, props, bets, we have you covered on NBA Radio.
I lean towards the under, but part of what makes both of these teams prone to high totals is that they just love to chuck threes in general.
It's the RotoWire NBA show. Every weeknight at 7 Eastern, only on NBA Radio, Channel 86, or the Sirius XM app. It's fantasy baseball season, and Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you draft a winning team.
Gone for Ronald Acuna.
Labor, the League of Alternative Baseball Realities auction-style drafts. Friday at 7 Eastern, the top experts in the fantasy industry are drafting against each other.
I'm curious where you come in on Ellie De La Cruz.
Upside is top 5. Jim Bowden, Jeff Erickson, and Ray Flowers bring you pick-by-pick analysis, player projections, and more. Labor, Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Immortalized by Tom Petty.
There goes the last DJ.
LA DJ Jim Ladd became a legend, captivating listeners for over 50 years with thematic sets of classic album rock. Join the journey as we remember Jim with an entire weekend of his shows. A salute to Jim Ladd starts Friday in the Deep Tracks Channel 308 on most radios, the all-new Sirius XM app, and this weekend on Sirius XM Channel 107.
Your home for 24/7 hoops talk all year long is NBA Radio.
Doc Rivers, head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks.
To be honest, he has a lot of Garnett in him. He doesn't talk. I wish he talked as much as Garnett. His actions are very similar. It's the first player that I've had since Garnett that reminds me of Garnett.
Basketball is our life on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the all-new Sirius XM app. Listen anywhere by searching NBA Radio.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Slam dunk. Party packages include access to exclusive event spaces that are fully customizable with food and beverage options. You can even add special on-court experiences. To request more info on custom group packages and available dates, visit pelicans.com/groups. Graph with you back at Gambridge Fieldhouse. Pelicans are down 7, 83-76 with 3 minutes left in the third. Pelicans started out so cold at 5 of 16 to open the ball game. Since have gone 15 for 22 from the floor, gotten themselves back into it, but this is not going to help if Shepard makes the three, but he can't. Tipped up Obi Toppin, no, and then a foul in the backcourt on Ben Shepard. So that's the fourth team foul for the Pacers. We got a lot of new faces in there. Najee Marshall, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, Jordan Hawkins, Zion Williamson in for the Pelicans. Obi Toppin, Benedict Mathurin, Ben Shepard, Jalen Smith, and who am I missing? Shepard just took it away from Najee Marshall and lays it in. TJ McConnell. To say that can't happen is the understatement of the century. We're just giving them points. Trey for three, right wing, nowhere near. That's short. McConnell the rebound. McConnell underneath the hoop to Toppin, left corner three. Yep. And it's 88-76 in a blink. 2 minutes left in the third. It was promising. Now you're down 12 again. Trey, 2 for 7 for three again. Brick. Weak side rebound, Mathurin. McConnell front court left. Whip it right corner to Shepard. Goes baseline. Back out long to Mathurin. Up top, McConnell. McConnell one-on-one with Z. Tries to drive. Can't. Still dribbling with a right hand. Picked up the dribble. Shot clock at 4. Now Mathurin with 3. Left-hand dribble. Spins left. Spins right. Goes up and under. Right-hand floater at the buzzer is good. Obi Toppin says, my goodness, what a shot. And the Pelicans, just like that, are down 14 as Zion drives in and lays it in. 90-78. Up the floor, Mathurin, right wing three. Up, 93-78. This game is starting to slip now out of the Pelicans' grasp. Happens quick, doesn't it? Zion, N1. Drives on Smith. 52.3. Again, there's two shots that you can specifically point to in this third quarter where if the Pelicans make the shots, you don't know what happens. You didn't, and they're still keeping you at arm's length. There was the Ingram left wing three, and if he makes it, you cut it to 2. Instead, it went back up to 10. And then Hawkins had that three that rattled out that would have cut it to 3. Neither went in. And you're back down by 13 again. Zion is 1 for 4 at the free throw line tonight. Make it 2 for 5, and it's 93-81. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Pacers just have kept you at arm's length. Mathurin up top. Fake a 3 on McCollum. Take a 3 on McCollum. And splash a 3 right in McCollum's face. 96-81. Now they're making threes, folks. As they have outscored us 13 makes to our 7. That's your ball game. McCollum tries to answer for 3. That's good. Need much more of that in the fourth quarter. 96-84. Well, CJ's back. 4 made threes in 6 attempts. 14 points. Shot clock, game clock, 4 seconds apart. McConnell around a Mathurin pick. Spins into the paint. Still dribbling with left hand. Shovels to top and left corner 3. Off the heel. And an over the back. Loose ball foul on Shepherd. And we will walk back 94 feet as the Pacers are over the limit. We'll take them. 6.8 seconds left, and Brandon Ingram will go to the free throw line. That's a rough foul on Shepherd. I didn't see much contact. Did he get a piece of Ingram? Well, I don't know. I ain't complaining. So again, the Pelicans, we got it close here in the third, but then again, it just happened so quickly with the Pacers. Those free throw, Ingram is good. Give him 20 now. Here's his 31st 20-point game of the season. 24 last night at MSG. Remember, we're going to play this Pacer team Friday in the SKC, the all hockey back-to-back. Ingram got them both. He is now 11 for 11 at the free throw line. As we had a foul to give at the end of the quarter, 4.8. McConnell tried to streak into the lane, but Herb Jones, well, he took one for the team. I would have liked to have been somebody else. Somebody else could have fouled him. Nobody else on the floor has more than one foul. 4.8 seconds left. Don't give up a cheap one. Inbound to Mathurin on the Fieldhouse logo right side. He'll pop a 3 at the buzzer. That got blocked by Najee Marshall. So, you've got a shot. 1 quarter left in Indianapolis. Pacers 96, Pelicans 86. Back with the final frame before we come home. After this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The biggest names in the basketball world are on NBA radio.
We're talking about Luka Doncic. There's so much talk about minutes. There was a game pretty recently. You played the entire second half. The following night, you played about 40 minutes. That doesn't bother you?
I'm fine. 48 if you need.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I like playing basketball. That's it. You know, I can play 48 or 43.
Hear any interviews you missed on the all-new SiriusXM app. Just search NBA Radio.
The NFL's top draft prospects are ready to show what they've got at the 2024 NFL Scouting Combine.
Deep down the middle of field, Marvin Harrison's going to take it to the house.
Tune in for exclusive interviews with GMs, head coaches, and the top prospects as they prepare for the NFL Draft.
You put the tape on, they're good football players, so sometimes it helps. You kind of know what you're getting.
Coverage continues all week on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
MLB Network Radio gets you ready for opening day with a tour of spring training.
Baseball is back.
Hear interviews with all-stars.
This is Mookie Betts.
This is Matt Olson.
I'm Adley Rashford. I'm Aaron Judge.
And insights and analysis of all 30 teams.
When I look at this rotation, I see it competing with some of the best rotations in baseball.
Listen to your favorite team's preview show on MLB Network Radio, Channel 89 in the car, or anytime on the all-new SiriusXM app.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay.
With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, 30 flat-screen TVs, plus recliners. Manning Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Harris for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play. See you soon.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
This is New Orleans Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action.
1 quarter to go here at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. 96-86, Indiana continues to lead. They have basically led. Well, they have. They're going wire to wire. Pelicans have never led. Largest lead has been 20. The first quarter has really been the difference. Indiana outscored us 40-24 in the first. We've actually won the next 2 quarters, 29-24 in the second, 33-32 in the third. But you play 4 quarters and you never know. But as I said, you've given yourself an opportunity. You played much better defense in the last 2 quarters. Since that first quarter, Indiana's only shooting 40%. But, boy, they make big shots when they have to. Wow. Wow. All right. We're trying to inbound the ball here to start the 4th quarter, and the pesky T.J. McConnell knocked it away from McCollum. Now you can't run the floor inbound to Ingram. So it's Marshall, Ingram, McCollum, Nance, and Murphy. Pell's moving left to right. Same view you have if you're following on TV that I've got. Nance, who's played basically the entire ball game, to Ingram. Hook pass down low. Larry, reverse layup. With his back to the stanchion. And a right hand is good. That was a nifty play by Nance, and it's 96-88. Larry with 6 points, 5 rebounds. McConnell. And it to Shepard, short corner right. Now Smith in the paint. Matherin, one dribble, goes right by Najee Marshall and blows the gimme. Front court. Ingram drives on Shepard, lost it. Reach in Ben Shepard, foul. Free throws coming up for Ingram, I would think. There's the rookie Ben Shepard, who's got 11 points tonight. He's made 3 threes. Commits his 4th. Pels are -5 at the 3-point arc. They're 13 of 32. We're 8 of 24. We had 18 made threes last night in New York, 53%. Always happens to us. Ingram's first free throw is good. If we have one of those high volume nights, and I'm talking 17, 18, 19, of course, we've hit the 20 mark a couple times this year. We never back it up. It's always a single-digit night the next game out. Ingram got them both. He is now 13 for 13 at the free throw line, 23 points. Well, Pels have cut it to a two-possession game, 96-90. 1 minute gone in the fourth. McConnell to Toppin. Foul McCollum. Poor defense. I blame TJ McConnell. I'll blame him for everything. That guy, and I say this with the utmost respect, he is a gnat. Again, just picture Jose Alvarado with a lot more experience. That is TJ McConnell. That guy had a triple-double last year with steals, points, assists, and 10 steals. Free throw, Obi Toppin is good. Toppin is playing over his head tonight. Averages 10.5 a game. He's got 13. Make it 14. 98-90. Again, you're giving yourself a look. You got to make shots, and you got to play D. That's as simple as I can put it. Ingram, left wing, guarded by Toppin. Now McConnell on the switch. That's a mismatch. And Ingram says, that is a mismatch. Drives right down the lane, finger rolls it in with a right hand. 98-92. Ingram's got 25. Three-ball Smith. Short, rebound Ingram. You can get real close with a bucket now. B.I. front court, taking it right at Smith. Drives in, hangs in, missed it though. Smith the rebound. Outlet to Mathurin. There's another big shot that you missed when you could have cut it closer. Mathurin, this is when they make a big shot now. Can you buck the trend? Mathurin for three, right wing. Short, long rebound. They get it back with Mathurin. Bounce feed down low to Smith. And he lays it in. Can't rebound it. Frustrating. Frustrating. You got to stop, and you can't rebound the ball. They've got 13 second chance points now. Do the Pacers. Down 8. Ingram, bumped by Toppin, crosses him over, gets to the dotted line. One pump, another pump, fall away 5-footer, doesn't get the roll. Killer. Rebound McConnell. Pacers just won't let us have it. McConnell, oh, what a move. Baseline, crosses over, reverses course, and a reverse layup. And that is the soothing influence of TJ McConnell. And they're back up by 10 again. 9-10 to go. Nance to McCollum. Around a Nance pick. CJ doubled. Left-hand dribble. Step back three. Blocked by Toppin. And it'll be poked into the front court. And Toppin with a windmill. That will give us a 12-point deficit as Willie Green will take a timeout. TJ McConnell is doing it all. So again, we got it to within striking distance, and you look up, and it's double figures again. 8:55 left in the ball game. And Gus Cattengill at Wrong Iron with a final scoreboard update when we come back. Pacers 104, Pelicans 92 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or courts, Bet Rivers is the place. Over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with Bet Rivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Progressive knows we're all trying to save right now.
So no pick sixes, no blitzes, no sacks.
Nope, none of that. But there's this cool move called a balestra. Oh, I think that was it. Or maybe it was that. I don't know. I'm still learning.
So, fancy tickets are cheaper than football, huh?
Yeah, but hey, now we know what a counter parry is.
Do we?
Progressive offers you savings without sacrifice. So save big when you bundle home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
In Toronto, the Mavericks lead at 122-108. 5:45 left in the fourth there. Craft the Grizzlies at the T-Wolves lead at 78-72, mid-third quarter towards the end there. And the Kings and Nuggets, early second. Sacramento leads it in Denver, 35-28. Lakers, Clippers coming at 9. Back to you. Well, as good as it was last night, it appears our stay at fifth place in the Western Conference is going to be short-lived. Unless something happens drastically in the last 8:55, I just don't know if you can pull it off here, because Indiana just seems when they have to, they do. And you have cut it to within striking distance 3 separate times in this game, and Indiana just flipped the switch. And that has been the entire night. TJ McConnell off the bench has 9 assists. They've got 30 assists. They're 1 below their average. I mean, what a team. Very impressed with Indiana, but we knew that going in. And I told you 3 nights ago, as we got a foul in the backcourt on Mathurin, Najee Marshall continues to play despite giving you nothing offensively. He has scored 0 points in 19 minutes. And I'd say he's in for ball handling, but he's turned it over 3 times also. He's still in there. Get it to McCollum. Shot clock at 10. Double. Get it to Herb Jones. Drives in. Block. Taken on the deck by Mathurin. And we got a loose ball foul on Zion Williamson, who's going for the ball. If you're Willie Green, you got to challenge this because the game's about to end here. I don't think there's any recourse. You got to at least. No, he's not. Zion's going for the ball. Did he shove Mathurin? I don't know. So McConnell underneath the hoop, missed the layup, got his own rebound, throws it up and no. Rebound Najee. TJ McConnell is killing us. CJ for 3 left wing. 104-95 again. We're down 9. CJ's having himself a night. 6 threes, 17 points. But McConnell just drove in on nobody and lays it in. That's why, again, I can't get excited, folks. 106-95. Zion backing down Turner. Restricted arc. Throws it up and in with a left hand. Z now with 20. 106-97. McConnell is in control of this game. Get it to Obi Toppin. Picked up his dribble. Cross court over to Shepard. Back to Mathurin. Straight away 3. No. Loose ball foul on McCullough. So that will be the 3rd team. As Hawkins will check in, and for the final stretch, Rick Carlisle throwing his chips in, bringing in Haliburton and Siakam. So if you're going to beat this team, you're going to have to beat their best. So Siakam, who's got a double-double, what a shocking development that is, his 8th of the year and his 1,000,000th against the Pelicans. 16 points, 11 rebounds. Now he's got it up top with Hawkins on him. Pulls up from 15. Clang off to the left. Rebound Williamson is 3rd. Pels down 9 with 7 minutes left. Hawkins left wing. Up top, McCollum drives right by Turner, running right-hand floater. High off the heel, goes straight up and drops in. 106.99. McCollum now 19 as Haliburton will go all the way to the rim. It's comical. Righty layup. I mean, there's no defense at all. None. They've got 48 points in the paint. We've got 52. Hawkins, hook pass, left corner, Z for three. Yeah! Nothing but net for the lefty, Zion Williamson, who just popped his 5th made 3 of the year. 108-102. Hell's down 6:15 to go. Toppin around Haliburton, drives to the rim. Kick it to Turner, right corner. 3 ball, no. Weak side rebound, taken by McCollum after deflection by Toppin. CJ up top, fakes the 3. Now Z left free throw line extended. Guarded by Siakam. Watch the contact here. Zion spins left, throws it up, back iron. Again, when you really, really need it, you don't get it. You're down 6 with 5:45 to go. Haliburton right elbow jumper, of course. That's the way it's been all night long. Timeout, Rick Carlisle, 5:41 to go. Final media timeout. Pacers 110, Pelicans 102. Haliburton now with 14 points. Back after our final media timeout on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new Sirius XM app.
It's deep, it's going, and it is gone! It is bedlam at the bank!
Hear the games you just can't miss.
Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's all-time scoring leader.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Connor McDavid wins the game for Edmonton!
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new Sirius XM app.
You gotta love sports!
Feel the thrill of the open road and the frosty chill of winter. With sounds specially selected for hitting the slopes or cruising through the snow. Miles and miles of Black Diamond anthems that'll make you shiver. Ski Trip, a road trip radio mixtape, now on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Your home for 24/7 hoops talk all year long is NBA Radio.
Doc Rivers, head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks.
To be honest, he has a lot of Garnett in him. He doesn't talk. I wish he talked as much as Garnett. His actions are very similar. It's the first player that I've had since Garnett that reminds me of Garnett.
Basketball is our life on NBA Radio channel 86 and on the all-new SiriusXM app. Listen anywhere by searching NBA Radio.
It's fantasy baseball season, and Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you draft a winning team.
Gone for Ronald Acuna.
Labor, the League of Alternative Baseball Realities auction-style draft. Friday at 7 Eastern. The top experts in the fantasy industry are drafting against each other.
I'm curious where you come in on Ellie De La Cruz.
Upside is top 5.
Jim Bowden, Jeff Erickson, and Ray Flowers bring you pick-by-pick analysis, player projections, and more. Labor, Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on Sirius XM.
Okay. Jackson, performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit janetjackson.com.
Well, one of the reasons why the Indiana Pacers are the best offensive team in the league is because of their bench. We mentioned it before the game. They are first in bench scoring and field goal percentage. Their bench averages 46.8 points every time they suit up, and they also shoot at a 50.7% clip. Well, tonight, the Pacers bench has 44 points, 2 below their average. But they'll get it because they've been playing a lot of bench guys. The Pelicans just have 24 bench points, and that has been a big key. 2 in double figures. Obi Toppin's got 16. which is 6 over his regular average. Ben Shepherd's got 11, and TJ McConnell has 8. He's got 9 points, or 8 points and 9 assists. Take 3. Jeez. All right, you're down 8, 5:35 to go. Marshall, Jones, Ingram, McCollum, and Murphy on the floor for the Pels. It's now or never. Ingram, bumped by Mathurin, reach in. So following Benedict Mathurin, but that's just their their third team foul. That's Mathurin. That's his 4th personal. So they've got one more foul to give. Again, you better cut it to 5-4-3 in the next 2 minutes, as we got another foul on Mathurin, as Trey Murphy was cut into the rack on a side out from Brandon Ingram. So Mathurin just picked up his 5th, and Rick Carlisle says, get in the ball game, Ben Shepherd. They're not going to let him in, I don't think. Are they going to let him in? So John Goebel, the crew chief, to the scores table. They will allow Shepherd to come in for Mathurin. He's got 16. That's a quiet 16 for Mathurin. He's made 4 threes. So we'll inbound it again with Ingram. Get it to her, back to B.I. Picked up by Siakam. Ingram, handed off to Najee. Marshall with 5, goes left baseline. Throw it out to Shepherd. That's a costly turnover. One more bucket. Oh, and Murphy just intercepted the pass from Haliburton. We're alive by a flicker as the two teams trade turnovers. Got to score here. You have to. Ingram above the left elbow, looking for a cutter. Instead pops the top of the key jumper and rattles it in. Mid-range Ingram. 27 for BI. 2-possession game. We've said it again and again. 110-104. Again, this is where the Pacers make a big bucket. Haliburton, left elbow, switches on Herb. Won't let him drive. Now he got a screen. 3-ball, no. Tipped up Nebhart, no. Taken by Marshall. Front court McCollum. CJ shovels to Ingram. Picked up by Nebhart. Back to McCollum. Nearly walked. Mid-range. Left free throw line extended. No. Knocked out by Marshall. Here's one of those shots that you need that will not go. Pelican, we got to get back. We'll get it into Siakam in the front court. Again, Pelicans' effort has been there, but it might not be enough. Siakam just worked over Brandon Ingram, spins and lays it in. Now Herb, cross court over to Trey. Up top Ingram, he'll step into a straightaway 3 and bury it. 30 for Brandon Ingram. His 9th 30-point game of the year, and we've cut it to 5, 112-107. Nebhart lets it roll all the way to the timeline with 3.5 to go. Now he's got it, left-hand dribble. Oh, and he threw it away! Haliburton went left. Nebhart shoveled it to his left. There was nobody home. Now is the biggest possession of the ball game. McCollum, Murphy, Ingram, Zion, Jones. That's your 5 on the floor. They've got Nebhart, Siakam, Shepherd, Turner now for rim protection, and Haliburton. If you could get a bucket. CJ starts, stops, pulls up right elbow. He got it. There's your bucket. 112-109, 1-possession game. McCollum with 21. Your big 3 have 20 each, at least. Haliburton sizing up Ingram. Step back right wing 3. Dagger. Absolute dagger. 115-109. Again, Haliburton was like, I got this, Indiana. I'll take it. Ingram, left wing. Picked up his dribble. Got it to McCollum. Shot clock at 8. Here's your ball game, folks. McCollum with 4, with 3. Crosses over. Top of the key jumper. No. Rebound. Herbie got decked by Turner. Loose ball foul. And they are over the limit. Herb came in. Strong side right baseline. What a huge, huge sequence that is. Because now Jones is at the free throw line. And Miles Turner just picked up his 4th foul, and the Pacers are out of fouls to give. So you're clinging to life here. 115, 109. Obviously, you need these. Got one. Matherin in. He's got 5 fouls. $115, $110. Pels have never led. Herb got them both. Never led. $115, $111. It's now stops. Pels are on a 19-11 run, but Indiana makes every big bucket, every big shot. Haliburton, left wing, picked up his dribble, got it to Turner, back to Haliburton. Center circle. Herb's got him with 8. Haliburton around Siakam, still dribbling. Zion on the switch with 4. Haliburton, get it down low. What a pass, Siakam, who lays it in. That's an unbelievable play by Haliburton. What a pass. What a pass. 20 for Siakam. We just can't defend him when it counts. Zion drives in. Layup got blocked. Ball game is about to end here if they score. 117, 111. Again, your effort was there, but you got to give credit to the Pacers who got it done down the stretch. Haliburton looking for the dagger 3. Instead, he'll drive in, kick it in the lane. Siakam, another dunk, and it's an 8-point game. Haliburton now with his 11th assist, and that should do it. McCollum drives in, missed the layup, rebound Turner. They'll run it out. Siakam with a closing right-hand dunk. Well, again, you got it to within striking distance, but just too much Pacers. And it will be a split of this back-to-back. 117 left in the game. And as I mentioned, after the Bulls game with Aaron Summers, if you had a chance in this one, you would have to score minimum 120 points to win. Minimum. Well, I hate to be right all the time, folks, but I am, and we're not going to get there. The Pacers have 121, but the frustrating part about tonight was you gave yourself a look 4-5 times where you really, really could have made Indiana sweat, and they never had to because you missed every shot when you needed to have it. And then when you needed to make a stop defensively, you never got one. And that's the ball game. You played them tough. After the first quarter, it's been basically a dead even game. But the first quarter was the killer. And you started out very sluggish and slow, and it's going to cost you a victory tonight on the road. So the only thing you can do now is come back 2 days later and beat this team at home. Good. They're impressive. They are. But they're not the same team away from home. They're just not. They're 14-14 on the road. So they can be had. And they could have been had tonight. So Ingram's back in along with Murphy, Williamson, Jones. This is going to be a rare, rare loss for New Orleans when the big 3 score at least 20 points. It does not happen often at all. Pelicans are 11-4 in games this year when Ingram, McCollum, and Zion get at least 20 each. Ingram for 3 up top. Front iron no good. And the rebound, Nebhart. Haliburton into the front court. And I was right again when I said they were going to have Actually, they have 3 guys with double-doubles tonight, not just 2. So Haliburton will little head fake, hook pass to Turner, who's going to pad his stats. He's got a double-double as well. 14 points, 10 rebounds. Siakam with his 8th double-double as Herb is fouled at the rim, but this game's over. 123-111. 48 seconds left. So Turner with his 13th double-double, Siakam with his 8th, and Haliburton with his 34th. All-point assists. Free throw Herb is good. By the way, I did some math today, and even though I did, my head is still intact because it didn't explode. But Herb is going to give himself a look at 40, 50, 90, which is unbelievable. Or 50, 40, 90, excuse me. I'm kind of backwards it. Because Herb right now is 50% from the floor, 51%, 43% from 3, and 86% from the free throw line. Oh, that's not going to help. Haliburton the rebound. And I was going to say, Herb needed to make 50 consecutive free throws to get to 90%. Well, he's going to have to start that again. All right, playing out the string here. Mathurin will hand it to Haliburton. And the Pels were game, but just not enough on the second of a back-to-back. But you'll get an opportunity to get them on Friday night. They'll take the turnover. So one more possession, and that'll do it. And then hopefully we'll get home on time tonight. So McCollum, you had 21 tonight, give him 23 as they give him a dunk. And now Haliburton will cross the timeline with Toppin, and they will dribble it out. So the Pacers will get a home win. It'll be their 20th of the year. They'll move to 34-26. The Pelicans will split the back-to-back. Now go 4-6 in the second games of back-to-backs this year and drop to 35-25. So Friday night's game becomes very, very important now for the Pels, as you have really stumbled out of the gates here to start post-All-Star break. Now have lost 3 games to just 2 wins. It's the Pacers at 7 o'clock on Friday night at the SKC. Then we're out of town again for 3 more. These are all against Eastern Conference teams. Indiana was impressive to start the game. Then the Pels really played them tight the rest of the way, but tip of the cap to the Pacers. They made every big shot when they had to, and the Pelicans were not able to make the big shots when they really could have cut it to 2 or 1. Instead, the Pacers go wire to wire here at home and win it by the count of 123-114. So we'll take a break, come back.